Húzzál a picsába! Takarodj innen!
horse. What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil. Sacra. This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The hermit lives somewhere up here. Oh no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
Do not worry. You will be fine again. Stop right there. Who are you?
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Then tell me, what are you doing?
Who are you? Why are you hiding here in this cave?
Sukervica tuke propiskite marel. Who are you, and what concern is it of yours? Did they send you?
Easy, easy. I won't hurt you. I was just passing by and I noticed this cave, that's all.
So my dad not send you? Oh, I'm glad. I afraid he sent somebody to tell me just kere. But that never happened. Not as long as Bohush is in this way.
That lad on the ground? He doesn't look too good.
Mire Prala, my brothers nearly killed my poor Bohush. Do you understand? Because of father.
What did he do to him?
Bohush nothing, but he's a malos in village. That find out we're together and want Bohush to marry me. He sent messenger to Semin about it. But he came across villagers who laugh at him, chase him away with sticks and curses. Such large. Then Oded sent Mira Prala, Tibor and Geza to restore our family Yakepachiv. Family honor. To disgrace it is for us worse than death. And that was it. Bohush gets stabbed. I find him and hide him far away from those Jukle from village and from camp. Too late for explanations now. Ora chordo. Would you please help me? Would you go to camp and get some medicine from Miridai? She's a soothsayer. She can give advice.
All right. I'll help you.
Thank you. But please hurry. Bohush not stop moaning in pain even in his sleep now.
All right. I'll go to the camp and ask your ma for advice.
I also need magic amulet from my dad. I think it can protect us.
You think some amulet can help him?
He is voivod. He has amulet that can cure all ills. Nothing bad can happen to anyone who wear it.
Do you think he'll agree to that? Why don't you just tell him how things are?
He's stubborn. He will think someone put spell on me. He will not believe I left of my own will. You must find some way, but nothing must happen to Dad or anyone else. There has been already enough bloodshed. He must want to give it, or its Pokeribben will be lost. Best if he bring it to me himself.
I'll give it a try. We'll see. How's Bohush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family sometimes. But then I remember that I'm here because of them.
What about your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... you should honor your family. God, give us.
Marika? Who? What? Marika?
What's this? A grave? Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Greetings.
This place used to be a quarry.
No, it was the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Of course it was a bloody quarry. This is where the stone for the entire castle was mined. Once the castle was completed, the mining stopped. But that was a long time ago. There's nothing left of those days. Just that old loony who keeps getting in our way.
When did they start building Trusky?
Oh, I was but a babe when they started building the castle. The land still belonged to Sir Vincent of Vortenberg.
What loony were you talking about?
Well, I heard he was a stonemason at the quarry. The rumour around the village is he and his friends saved their pay for God knows what, but something went wrong. The one who knew where the coin was hidden fell off the top of the quarry and was dead on the spot. Since then, the other fella's been sleeping in a nearby dilapidated shack and coming here every day to look for the silver. He's gone completely insane. Batty old fool. You can't even reason with him.
I need something.
Thank you kindly, and come again, friend. What would you like?
Can you explain to me?
It's simple. Listen. You get your arrows or bolts, stand on your mark, and shoot at your target, aiming. You get 1 point for the outer ring, 2 for the next, and 5 for the bullseye. Plus, if you finish shooting first, you get. We've got 3 competitions. The more experienced the archers.
I'd like to.
Your first. What's it to be?
Bow.
All right. Of course, it's tougher against masters.
Nah, I'd rather.
Fine.
Hang on. Yeah, here it.
Wait a while until I get the other archers.
I'm not going to win at this rate.
At least he didn't miss entirely.
I'm not going to win at this rate.
Both thumbs today.
Oh! Oh, you hurt someone!
I'd like to ask about that diabolical apparition.
Go to hell with that. See you later.
What do you want here? Why'd you barge in here?
I'd like.
Again? I suppose you want. What's it to be?
I think.
All right.
Nah, I'd rather not get.
Fine.
Hang on. Yeah, here it.
Wait a while until I. Take up your positions.
Careful.
Shitty 2 points again. For fuck's sake. I'm doing pretty well today. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. Shit! I need to step up my game. Who's the greatest of them all?
You stink like a pig.
And you look like one.
Oh, it's just. So you have a weapon. Big deal. That's right. Oh, excuse me.
You don't look too good. You should see the sawbones.
Boy, that's nothing out of the ordinary for me. But thanks. I'll go and see him.
What have you been rolling around in? What a... Go and see the surgeon before you bleed to death.
I'll keep out of it.
Filthy game. Damn it.
Lord be with you.
There.
That didn't have much anyway.
Where the hell do they pour the beer?
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
It happened.
Good day to you.
I'd like to hear a good story.
Not so fast, young man.
To your health, my friend.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Cuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes. Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
But why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Farewell, and wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, eh?
What would you like?
What's new around?
Nothing new. It's quiet.
Show me. Word about the...
All right. What? I'm... I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I apologize.
I'd like to do something.
All right.
Is this him?
More.
I'll go.
Great. I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Take care. I'm sorry. What would you like?
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet. It seems there's no talking to this hermit.
And Betty didn't help you?
Well, not really. It seems she's afraid.
Betty? Afraid? And did she mention me?
She didn't.
That's all water under the bridge. Betty's a tough woman, you know. Not one you'd want to rub up the wrong way. And if she's afraid, you won't have it easy, lad.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And get a move on, for fuck's sake. Time's running out. What can I do for you?
There's a couple...
Ask away.
Thanks. So,
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
he's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first. What do you... Hurry up! I don't have all day.
It's completely cold. God. I better not box this up. I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up. And it's fucked.
You're bleeding. Do you need some help?
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it. Ah, damn it. I'm burning it. That doesn't look good. A bit more and I'll fuck it up. Bloody hell. I can't do anything with this now.
Crap. What do you want here? Why'd you
I need some more.
God's name, but don't.
There's a couple more.
Ask away.
What's the right...
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
How do I know?
By the sparks that fly up. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Thanks.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. Take care then.
Well, I'm about half done. Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it. Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
What do you want? Speak up!
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
here.
God! God! Quick! Go! God! Go! God! Go! God! Quick! Quick! God! Go! Quick! 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 Stand still! Go! Go! Oh, whoa! Quick! God! God! Easy! Easy! God! Quick! Whoa! Quick! Go! Die! Go! Go! Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
God bless.
Quick! Whoa. Quick! Quick! Whoa. Ja! 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 Go! Ka! Ja! Whoa. Whoa. I'm looking for Vasco. Do you know where he is? I'm trying to find Vasco. Vasco!
Nem tudom, hol van. Hagyj békén.
This is pointless.
Ah, it is you.
You hid yourselves well. I'll give you that.
Better not be seen by people. People not like when we are close. You see yourself how people treat us. And all we want was something to eat.
You're right. I reckon you shouldn't return to the village. Next time it might end in more than just a brawl.
But now that almost sound like threat.
Threat is too strong a word. I'd call it a friendly warning.
You are one strange fellow. You take their side, but they treat you no better than we. Than us.
Well, I may not be from around here, but I'm nothing like you. People like you destroyed my home and killed my parents.
People like us.
Humans.
Fuck. I sorry hear that. What is your name?
I'm Henry.
You Henry. All right, Henry. Come then, Henry. We drink to memory of parents.
Have you heard of Scallies? It was a nice little village.
Come on, boy. Open old wound is not good. They not heal.
So you have heard of it? You were there, weren't you?
Henry, I am sorry, but I not change past. Let past be past.
If only I knew how. I know there's nothing I can do about it, and I should move on. But... it still hurts.
And it will, for a long time. But one day, it will go. Time will make better, you will see. So come. Past is past. But now we have drink. Then pain go away.
I'll drink to that.
Fenekig.
Szereted?
Strong, yes. This booze, it make by nomads from up there. But no worry. Only 2 men go blind so far.
Not bad. It's got an interesting aftertaste. What does it remind me of? Maybe plums? No, apples. Definitely. There's apples in it, right?
Only if you have some stuck between teeth. But no worry. You will not care what is taste after you have few.
Where did you learn to speak our language so well, anyway?
Well, from parents. Father travel a lot. Meet mother like that. She half German, half Czech, but she sing and teach me Czech. Me too. Travel everywhere.
You've traveled a lot. Because of the war.
Much worse than war. For love.
Love? How so?
That is long story. And I am not drink enough to talk about.
How'd you get on with those nomads up there?
They sometimes drink together. But anyway, they not fuck with us, we not fuck with them. All outlaws, no bad blood. Maybe, how you say, on other hand. Oh no, opposite.
What do you mean?
Well, Yoshok here fall for love one of the women. Ugye Yoshok. Arra a nőre fened a fogad, mi?
Hagyj békén. Tudod, mi jár a fejemben?
But nothing come from it, I think. Difficult. No one understand word what others say.
And is she interested in him?
How I know? I have own trouble with women. I do not put nose in other people's life.
I don't know. It sounds like trouble.
Women always trouble.
I have some experience with courting damsels. Maybe I could help. If he comes with me, I'll talk him up to her so much, she'll fall at his feet.
Hallod? Henry meg akarja szerezni neked azt a nőt.
Duma az egész. Hidd el nekem.
Menj vele, és mutasd meg neki, hogy melyikük az. Aztán majd csak lesz valahogy.
Jól van.
Quick! We must make iron when it's hot. That is saying, yes?
All right, just tell me. How do you say beautiful in your language?
Gyenyeru.
Gyenyeru. If someone said that to me, I'd think they were trying to insult me.
Kötekedik. Go already.
Szóval megint iszunk. Menj el.
Ezt mindig meg lehet oldani valahogy.
Gondolod? Te alábecsülöd a szomjúságomat. Ha zavarba hozol előtte, megkeserülök.
question about it.
Borzasztóan nevetségesen hangzik a beszédetek. Inkább fogd be a szád.
I'll do that.
Istenem!
Easy! Easy!
Would you look at that? A visitor.
Can I have a word?
Even two if you would like. It depends who you are.
I'm a friend of Yasak here.
This fella?
That's right. You see, Yasak here wants to tell you something. But since he doesn't speak our language, I offered to translate for him. Am I right, mate?
Mit bámulsz rám?
What's he blabbering about? Christ, you're drunk out of your minds, aren't you?
Well, maybe a little bit.
I should have known.
But just to muster up some courage.
Courage? What for?
Well...
Spit it out. What does he want this Arsiak?
Yasak.
Yasak, right.
Miért egyeztem bele ebbe?
He says he'd do anything for you. You like a piece of jewelry? Yasak will gladly steal it for you. Someone's bothering you? He'll bring you their head on a silver platter.
I see he knows what a woman's heart truly desires.
Csak mondd meg neki, hogy szép, és hogy tetszik nekem.
He's had dreams about you, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
I really don't, but I like to.
Well, you know, you were together. Alone somewhere. No humans, no nomads, no clothes.
You pig! He can fuck Sigismund in his dreams for all I care, but he doesn't have to tell me about it.
Gyerünk, nem éri meg.
No, you should give Yasak a chance. You're not getting any younger, you know. And just between you and me, your breath smells like a horse's arsehole.
What?
But he doesn't mind at all. I reckon the poor bloke lost his sense of smell or something. At any rate, it's your only chance to find yourself a man.
Only chance, huh?
So what do you say? Will you give him a chance?
Think again. Go and bother a girl somewhere else. I've dealt with worse than you. Off with you.
Mi van? Mit csináltál?
She's just not into you. Can't say I blame her.
Csak nem mondtál neki valami hülyeséget? No, várj csak!
Harapja kis...
Megig Mariben? Jaj, Devlamiro.
Ez most komoly! És ennyi volt. Esélyed sem volt, te faszopó. Miféle ötlet volt ez?
Christ, my head. Oh. Wait. Some bastard
The
robbed
one
me.
Aranka was talking about. The voivod will want to talk to you.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Watch where you're going. Midel tuke odel lachirat. Palsoste jalgoro.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mora. Me and my stallion Dant have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because you still go everywhere on foot, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
By the pennants I have here in the camp. Either I will be standing by them, or my horse Tooth will be looking at them hungrily.
I'll keep that in mind.
Mitu daval bacht tesa stipen. Watch where you're going. The one Aranka was talking about. The voivod will want to talk to you.
I'm looking...
Look, you know what? That sounds like the gacho we saw in the forest the other night. But he's scarp and sharpish and vanished in the darkness. I ain't seen him since. Sorry.
What's
free, my friend, free. Your settled life, that is not for me. Being cooped up in one place all day would be the death of me. Nic nane prepuf aisus sa romanolilo.
What did you say? It almost sounded like a curse.
Ah, that was just a bit of wisdom.
You mean a proverb?
Najanav, maybe. We have wise sayings for everything, Gajo.
And perhaps a bit of magic, too, eh?
Kora chacho. But they are not spells. We're very superstitious folks, that's all.
Nomads, you mean?
Ha! Romale. You'll not find a more superstitious people than us.
How do you make your living when you're constantly on the road?
Everyone does the work he knows. Usually things to do with horses, trade and blacksmithing.
And what do you...
There is no luck involved. When you have wisdom and a free mind, you accept fate. Lady Luck only smiles on those who know how to accept fate.
Why is your camp here?
Because we found a gold mine here, but we are so humble you would never know it.
I'm glad you've been so lucky. Would you invite me to a feast?
Nah, you might tell everyone. Then we would have to pay taxes.
You're right. Taxes are the worst thing since the plague.
Right. But if you do not have anything, you do not pay anything, and nobody will be any the wiser. Bokali Richni Nakalel. That is why we have to keep moving, so the high and mighty do not realize that they have not yet squeezed us dry. Aye. Our kind are birds on the wing, not cooped-up hens. I would rather be hungry and free than have a full belly and be chained like a dog.
How do you get along with the local villagers?
Oil and Kaiser Baraminjahin.
I don't understand. Is that something bad?
They are always unhappy about something. But it is because they are afraid. They are afraid of everything they do not know and understand. Then when we turn up, strangers with a strange language and strange ways, they shit themselves. They are more afraid of us than foreign armies, I tell you. And why is that? Because they know what to expect from an army. But they do not know us and think the worst of us.
Take care, friend. People walk here too, you know. That Gajo that Araka was talking about. Go and see the...
What happened to you?
I got a bit of a scratch somewhere. It's nothing. Whoa! Easy.
That hurts, you idiot!
Nice and slow.
Don't you know how to ride?
Somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
This? It's nothing. But thanks for asking. Whoa!
Watch where you're
damn it.
going!
You don't look too good. You should see the sword.
Ha!
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down Gajo when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
Marika, you say? I've already talked to her. Your daughter Marika sent me.
You find her. Where is she? Why did she leave?
She's hiding. She's afraid your sons might finish what they started and kill her beloved.
That Gajo stained our family honor. He deserves punishment. But... Ay, Christe... My sons...
What about them?
Burgheza is dead. And Tibor is captured somewhere in Semin.
So what really happened?
Marika wants to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Chave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor, because they hear all insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... He has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But... it end very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had 2 Chave and 1 Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
Tibor and Geza, did they go to avenge your honor of their own accord? Or did someone send them?
Well,
Yes?
if you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and heathens. They said Marika was unclean. And whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza, see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
The message that your messenger came back from Semin with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. And she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. Although... You already know everything. You can help me. Please. Rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet. Budbacht Tesa Stipen.
Kai jas more. Tapstal. They have his bachtalo more.
I'd like to know about Marika.
She my only child. But she be more like me than my two sons put together. If she be boy, she become voivode after me.
Women can't be leaders of the camp.
You think you're clever, Gajon, huh? So, how many women, bailiff, queen, or captain you name, huh? We are who we are. And this, our tradition.
What can you tell me about Tibor?
One day he be voivode. He's sly like fox. He can talk his way out of anything. He's still young and not so much interested in politics and trade, but when he's older, he make name for himself.
What was Geza like?
Geza, my poor son, what a loss. He have hot blood in veins. He easy to work of 3 men. And when he put mind to something, nothing stop him ever. But it was same when he lose temper and want to fight. Then even I stand aside, because he see red before his eyes and not even know his father. But we not speak bad about that.
Tell me something about that amulet of yours.
It give you no rest, huh? I get it in my cradle already as newborn baby. They say from the fates themselves. And since that time, I always carry it. It is Chugahuno, magical. And I tell you, I never have in my life cause to doubt it. As long as I have magical amulet on me, nothing can happen to me. You and Marika are not the first or last ones who would like to have it. But I will not give it up. Shosha! Mi tu tavel bacht, te stipen.
Is this your first time riding a horse, you moron?
Watch where you're going.
You don't look too good. You should see the sawbones. What a stink. I hope it's not... Oh, it's just you, eh? God be with you. What would you like?
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi! It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
What's up? Is everything all right?
Same as usual. Can't complain.
You were raised by a wild bear, you said?
You think I'm lying? Or you're just amazed?
Well, it's just you're the first person I ever met who had that kind of upbringing.
The first? The only one, more like, fella. It was a cruel winter when they found me in that bear's den as a baby.
So you're an orphan?
If we rule out a human baby being born to a bear, then I reckon that's a good bet.
Right. That was stupid.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid. About the bear thing, of course.
Well, there you go. Nothing's impossible for a man like me. Like I say, nothing's impossible.
What did you do before you took to the road?
How did I become a nomad? It's in my blood. This is my life.
So you've known the Voivod for some time?
Uh-huh. The Voivode is a good fella. I met him this winter and helped him with his horse.
I didn't realize you know about horses.
What? The only thing I know about horses is that they go around on 4 legs. The Voivode's horse died from the cold, so I dragged it to the camp on a handcart, and we turned it into some first-class goulash. At least that old nag was good for something.
I'd be interested to know what you live on.
I had lentils for lunch and bread pudding for dinner. What's it to you?
What do you do, I mean?
Right now, I'm talking to you. Then I'll go and have a bite to eat, because I'm starving, and need to keep my strength up. It's not so easy. The strongman trade can't be taken lightly.
Don't they say a hungry artist makes for a good artist?
A hungry artist is a bad artist, because no one ever earned a crust by going hungry.
What can you do, Tomcat?
Me? Everything. Nothing's impossible.
Come on. Don't tell me you can really do everything.
If I put my mind to it. Try me.
What about swimming?
I've been training to swim in cold water for years. No one can beat me when it comes to swimming under ice.
I'd like to believe that. And seeing it's summer now, I have no other choice. What about climbing?
I can climb any cliff without a rope, just using my bare hands, and then do a backflip off it into a pond.
Jesus, you're a madman.
Not at all. I'd be a madman if I trusted my life to something as crazy as a horse.
Wait, so you're afraid of horses?
Hey, nothing's impossible. But I hate horses with all my guts. I never take risks, and that's why I'll never get on a horse. Not even for a golden goose.
You don't take risks? And what about your strongman antics?
No risk involved. That's years of hard work and training, fella. If I didn't believe in myself and what I do, I'd be long dead.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
Come with me. There's an arena where we can fight at the end of the camp.
Oh, it's just you, eh?
Excuse me.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I'll get it. Let's do it.
Ah! Beautiful! Once more. Ah! Well done! Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right.
You mixed up the directions. Again. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Where are you attacking from? Try again. You mixed up the directions. Again. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Come on, keep going. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Don't pause. You mixed up the directions. Again. Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. I said 3 attacks in a row. Why didn't you finish? Why didn't you follow through? Where are you attacking from? Try again. Come on, keep going. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction.
Enough. This is going nowhere.
What's the matter? We're not done yet.
Look, this is pointless. I'm no good, and we're both just wasting time.
Fair enough. Come back once you've got some practice and feel up to it.
I will. I'd like to... Should we be...
Sure.
Thanks.
Same. Remember that trick I showed you?
Sure. Right slash, left slash, then right slash again.
That's right. Or you can do it the other way around. Well, shall we get started?
Let's begin.
Why didn't you follow through? Don't pause. Come on, keep going. Why didn't you finish? Beautiful. Once more. Beautiful. Now show me the technique I taught you. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Why didn't you follow through? Beautiful. Once more. Beautiful. That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all, Meisterhau, also known as the Master Strike.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman around who could teach you something.
How could I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Christ, you look awful. Do you need any help?
You stink
no,
like a
thanks.
wet dog.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
you are that chavo from my dream. Jalas Mangesun. You came to me. The Ternogajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes. The one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again. Or divide us forever.
I found your daughter, Marika. She sent me to you.
Thank God. And how is she, my girl?
She's hiding out with her sweetheart, Bahush. She's all right, but he's in a bad way.
Oh, my poor Marika. She's stubborn like her father. Or she would come back to us.
She asked me to get something from you that would help him. He's delirious with fever, and his wounds are starting to fester.
If she sends a message home, it must be really bad for them. I will give you something. You want marigold and some clean bandages. But if the wounds are deep, you also need to bring them comfrey. But I do not have any now. Here you are. Take it all to Marika. And give her my blessings. Tell her I miss her and I am sorry about the whole thing. And that I, Aranka, do not blame her for anything.
The Voivod sent me. It's about Geza.
I know. It is not hard to guess by the look on your face. My poor boy Geza. Mordardeles. Tibor, he would talk his way out of it, but Geza, he's so hot-blooded. He always loses his temper. And so they killed him, and now his body is lying somewhere.
Why does it have to be me who goes to get him?
Because none of us can let the Gajos see us, or we would suffer the same fate.
Do you know where I can find his body?
I do not know, but it must be somewhere in the woods near the village of Semin. That is where it all happened.
What exactly do I have to do?
Find his body and bring it to his favorite place in the woods. We will bury him there.
Where is that?
No one knew Geza better than his Frau. When you free him, he will surely tell us the best place to bury Geza.
All right. You can count on me.
Why do you young people always have to rush into everything? When you get my chavo's body, let us know. We must bury him the right way. Our way. So that he can truly pass to the next world. He will be the same when dead as he was alive. Geza's ghost is not one of you would want to meet. Hopefully this family will be at peace then.
You wouldn't have any idea where they might be holding Tibor?
Somewhere in the village of Semin. But I cannot tell you where. If any of us went there, they would end up very badly.
How are you doing?
Laches gajo mishtes. What can an old woman like me do for you?
I'd like to learn a greeting in your language.
There are all kinds. But if you want to say how are you, then it is Sartukejal. And if you want something a bit less ordinary, it is Kaijazmore. But that is only said by man to man, mind you. We women say Sotavezmrichai.
Aha. And what does that mean?
It is simply asking if the other has enough to eat. This is good manners among us.
Where did you come from?
Ay, Gajo. From God, of course.
I mean, where were you before?
Ah, I see. Well, in the winter we are always in the south. And in the summer we go north.
And over again, like that?
What do you mean over and over? There is the East Road and the West Road too, right?
Wait, you really don't know where you'll be next week?
You guessed it, Gajo. We do not know, and we do not want to know. God always takes care of his children.
Why do you travel the world? Why don't you settle down?
And why do you not settle down? Instead of jumping from the frying pan into the fire, Gajo.
Oh, that's different. I'm serving my lord.
While we have no master, just the sun and God above us, and the grass beneath our feet. So hincha chipen andro jivipen.
Tell me something about the Roma. I realize I don't know anything about your people.
What can I say? We are people and Christians, just like you. The only difference between us is that we live on the road, while you are cooped up in the same cottage from cradle to grave. It is a free life for free people. Though it is true we often have to move on, because we are driven out.
How do you get along with the locals?
It's always different. Sometimes the women folk could kiss my feet when I cured their pains. And sometimes they are more likely to burn me at the stake just for being different.
And what makes you nomads different?
You know, Gajo, nothing and everything. We live our lives as if each day could be the last. That is all. Try it. And you will see every sunrise like it is the first time again.
What can you tell me about your husband, the Voivod?
May cholera strike him down, the scoundrel. The last thing I needed was a man like him. But I did not have any better ones at the shop.
Really?
Oh, yes. Like I always say, the best Baroshero under the sun. But his stubbornness will be the end of me one day.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I hear you know some magic and tricks. Is that right?
Kotuke Penja. What magic, Gajo? I am just an old woman who knows how to ward off trouble and hold on to happiness. My old mother, may she rest in peace, she knew all kinds of things.
You see, and I thought you were really, well, in short, a witch.
Not at all. Fortune-telling and spells are far cry from black magic. Black magic is a path every honest manush avoids like a plague. My power comes from God, and I use it to serve only him and good folks.
How do you know when it's black magic?
Simple. Black magic is only used for the selfish benefit of fools who think only of themselves.
And is there another kind of magic?
Oh, Devla Miro, of course. The good kind that helps and comes from God.
And is it true? Do the spells really work?
So hincha chipen andro jivipen. If you have faith, then it will work. Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
I apologize.
Tell me something about Tibor and Gazer.
You'd never see one without the other. What Gazer was lacking in his head, he had it in his brawn. Tibor was the other way around. I couldn't tell you what happened to them, though.
What
The devil alone can make sense of it. They don't want us here. And besides, the Voivod had some disagreement with them over his daughter Marika. Then Gazer and Tibor got into a fight, and that was it. If it weren't for the Cumans, they'd have cut us to pieces. Take care then, and have a pleasant evening.
Christ, you look awful. Do you need any help?
Guten Abend. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
Tell me something about Tibor and Geza.
Brothers who were like one. Tibor, the brain, and Geza, the brawn. Only sometimes the brawn didn't listen to the brain and got the two of them in trouble. Who knows what really happened in them woods? Anyways, I hope it won't rest and the voivod will take care of it.
How's business?
Borech Hashem. I can't complain. Or rather, I shouldn't.
What? Is something wrong?
Wrong? What can I say? It's more like I have such concerns.
Is there anything I could do for you?
Indeed, you can. You can stop asking me how I am and buy something from me, young man.
I have the feeling you're not like the other nomads here. You speak our language a lot more, with only the odd foreign word here and there.
Mein Freund, could it be because I am the only son of David far and wide, and the rest are Anusam?
What does that mean?
Was klotzt du, junger Mann? Have you never seen a Jew before?
I don't know. Should I have?
You must be from some very small village, eh? You have really never met one of my people?
I'm sorry, but there were no sons of David in Skalitz where I lived.
Skalitz, you say? I must remember that. Scheinem Dank, mein Freund. Scheinem Dank.
Why did you quarrel with the Samin villagers?
The voivod had a disagreement with someone from the village, and they've almost driven us out of here because of it. But I'm afraid it's not over yet.
How's it going?
Oy vey. Chometz ben Yaim. Bad, fortunately. Thanks for asking.
Fortunately? That sounds more like misfortune, doesn't it?
Was machst du, mein Freund? What misfortune? If I was better off, people would envy me or want to borrow money. And those are two things I can do without.
Shalom Aleichem, Freund.
What did you get yourself into, lad? Go and see the surgeon before you bleed to death.
Nah, I've survived worse.
Greetings.
Tell me something.
Them two is like chalk and cheese. And still they go around like they're joined at the hip. Tibor's a smart lad, and cheerful. Geza, he was a hothead, and none too bright. It ain't right to speak ill of the dead, but I wouldn't wonder if all this trouble started with Geza losing his temper.
Why did you quarrel with the Samin villagers?
It's the same everywhere. That's why we travel, but it's even worse here, because Marika, the voivod's daughter, got mixed up with that village boy. It didn't exactly go well, on either side.
It was good to see you, my friend.
tell me something?
I'd bet anything you like that Geza lost his temper and did something he shouldn't. Not Tibor. He talked his way out of it, or at least he's smart enough not to get caught. It's a shame, though. Geza was a blockhead, but he didn't deserve that.
Why did you quarrel?
The voivod had an argument with them because of his daughter Marika. Once the voivod gets offended, nothing else matters. Though in the end, it was the voivod's children who paid for it. Such a shame. I'm curious to see what happens next. Teaves bachtalo, lachirat.
Anyám is hiányzik, meg az asszonyai. Barátság sem megvetendő.
Look at you. Did that girl mess you up that much?
Nah, bollocks. Well, it seems Yasak and I, misunderstood each other. So we had to set things straight.
I see. Well, a little friendly violence never hurt no one, eh?
I suppose.
So, we have something to drink to.
You can bet on that.
This time we drink beer, make change. Cheers!
Oh, fuck. That's nasty.
But you know like? We not in tavern, must drink what we have.
Where'd you get it, anyway?
Well, it like this. When we run away from Sigismund, we borrow something.
You mean stole it?
Borrow. Borrow for a long time.
Sigismund won't miss it too much, will he? He'll steal some more anyway.
We have to. Now has army by Kuttenberg. Lots of hungry mouth.
At Kuttenberg? Is he planning to conquer the city?
He already did a long time ago. Now he is preparing something else.
What?
I do not know. But I hope we gone when it happened. Far away. Anyway, that is not matter. We have another!
All right, but just a small one. Rumor has it blacksmiths never get hammered, so try to keep up.
Ha! I see it. You never drink with humans.
True enough. Ugh. I'm having trouble getting it down today.
Oh, you just have to drink through it.
Well, I have a feeling I'm gonna hate myself in the morning.
That is not because drink, but come from fighting. Let me see. We put bandage. You not die tonight. Eleg, enough. Like this drinking, we dead in morning.
A warrior like you afraid of a little booze?
A real soldier know when to wait for fight.
How long have you been camping here?
1 week, 2, 3, 5. From Sigismund, we run away just after.
After Skalitz?
Yes, after Skalitz. Where the others went, I will never know.
What about your beloved? Was she Bohemian too?
No, not. My family make lots of travel in different countries. We ended up in Italy. In Milan, yes? Most beautiful city in the world. I grow up there, get into service of Master Muzio. He sell cloths and have enough coin he pay people like me. People who can hand out beatings.
You were his bodyguard?
Well, the bodyguard of his whole family. But that was the problem. Daughter of his sister was Julia. Menie se Julia. Bellissima, as they say there. I fall in love. Not notice she have eyes on money of uncle. But others notice. And they use her to get hands on money.
These kind of stories usually end in death.
I killed her. I had to protect Muzio.
What? My God!
Meg Mindig Fi. But he not believe me and accuse me of murder. I must run away from Milan and go back. Then I join army. And after that, I am doing only thing I know how.
It wasn't your fault. You shouldn't blame yourself.
There is saying, man can run away from anything, but not his past. Min de LOL sukkets, chocamuta delunem. Shit. I need drink.
I'm afraid we've drunk everything.
No worry. Good soldier can smell drink like a dog smell bone. I know one place uphill where woodcutters hide bulls.
Ah, fuck that. I've still got something with me.
You keep it. Wait when you try their drink. I do not know where they make, but Corva, it has balls. I go with you. Rocks here very dangerous. Ah yes! Beautiful Bohemia!
Do you like it here?
Back home we say, Final much shape. Beauty, that hurt. I like it very much. But also, I know that I made big damage to country before.
It's strange, drinking with you. I feel like I should be fighting you instead.
What is to stop you? What? You wait until you hear those dogs? What about we... Sagin, shaggy, shahin, shag.
Singing, shagging, singing, shag.
Jij de kene shag it shag.
I ducky now, shake its egg.
Jerme kein share na kreenok.
Kerry King, shield not green ups.
On jij sheer barbarol knock.
I like sheer barbarian luck.
Million heave emberack.
Million heave ho amber egg.
Elvesiti key to cat.
I've
been waiting for you. Is there Hildop? I've been waiting for you. You're on the right path, but you have not reached your goal yet.
My... goal? You mean the moonshine?
That too. But more importantly, your life goal.
What's my goal?
You tell me.
You can talk?
Perhaps. Or perhaps neither of us is talking. The world is full of mysteries. Your destination is right in front of you. But be careful.
I will. I will. Don't worry.
Kuvest as orodat.
Did that dog talk? He's breathing. It was just too much for him, that's all. Where the hell is that? He was just lying here a moment ago.
Let's get out of this forest quick.
Why aren't you asleep? Can I help you with something? I hope you're not going to be wandering around out there all night.
Hiányzik az otthonom. Kenyér. Basszus. Még az anyám is hiányzik.
Careful.
Meg az asszonyai. Sehek sem megvetendőek. Takarodj! Takarodj! Szóval te vagy az a Harry, igaz? Tiszteletem! Nem tereltünk egy... Hord el magad!
God. What was that?
A talking dog. I reckon we've had enough. What? What's the matter?
Henry, that must be some kind of important message, you know? Dogs, they have special meaning for us.
What meaning?
No, they're not just animal we treat like people, like you and me. Because of loyalty they show masters. Not like fucking lazy cats. If you're in trouble, they only watch. We bury dogs in the same graves as people. And some, they talk. That is big sign. True, I do not know what sign, but still, it is sign. After a big event like this, we must drink.
Ugh, that's damn strong. Oh, Christ, that's rank. Those woodcutters must brew it from horse shit.
That does not matter. At least it will make us drunk, or is too strong for a hero from tavern. Maybe he prefer buttermilk.
Oh, shut up. It just caught me off guard. I've drunk worse, and it didn't do anything to me. I can drink like a fish.
Really? Show how you can drink.
What? I can do anything I turn my mind to. Got that?
Like what? Tell me.
I'm the best marksman with a bow.
Wait now. Everybody know humans are best shooters.
Aye? Ha! Like fuck you are. I'm the only one in this region who can shoot a bow with one hand while blindfolded. I mean, I can't hit a hare. Nobody's that good. But other than that, I can handle anything. Come on, let's do it. Put an apple in your mouth and I'll shoot it out.
No! Your hands are shaking like a swallow's tail.
You should see me in the saddle. Put me on a horse, and I'll cover you with dirt flying from its hooves. You should have seen me when I rode from Scallis. I was riding so fast, none of those bloody fucking cute... comrades. I reckon you're not interested in such a stupid story, are you?
No. It is just getting interested.
And, now I've lost the thread. It's because you keep interrupting me. I could pick you up like a stone. I'm strong as an ox.
Wait! No pick up! I get angry.
I get angry all you like. You're no match for me. I once took down a giant.
Azt állítja, hogy puszta kézzel ölt meg egy óriást.
Ez egy bunkó.
What did he say?
He asked, what giant?
Runt, they call him.
You kill Runt with bare hands?
No. I shot him in the eye with a crossbow bolt. Above all, I'm smart. I dare say I'm smarter than all of you put together. And there's... well, a lot of you.
Oh, Buzzmeg. What they put in this booze, I never seen nothing like.
One time, I even had a dispute with an inquisitor. One Yaroslav of Benishov. You should have seen how learnedly I spoke to him. I mean, if you could measure smarts, mine would be the biggest of all of you.
Thank God it cannot be measured.
To sum up, I'm simply the best.
That, Kosot. I cannot believe